Hello students, welcome to the second chapter in class 11. This is first lecture and we will start with what is physical quantity. All those quantities which can be represented by a number and can be measured directly or indirectly are known as physical quantities. There are so many examples of physical quantities just like mass, electric current, length, time, temperature, etc. Next is unit. To measure any physical quantity, we take a suitable magnitude of that physical quantity and a name is given to it, which is known as unit. Measurement. The comparison of a given physical quantity with the selected standard unit is known as measurement. I am considering here the measurement of a physical quantity, length. Suppose you want to measure the length of the room in which you are sitting. What will you do? You will first take something, means take some length and make it unit like a meter, and then compare the length of your room with this unit. If it comes to be 5 times, then length of your room becomes 5 meter. This is the measurement of length. Similarly, you can measure any physical quantity by taking its unit as standard, then comparing the given physical quantity with that unit. To measure any physical quantity, we must know two things. First is unit, in which the physical quantity is expressed. Second is numerical value. The numerical value shows that how many times the unit is included in the physical quantity. Physical quantity is equal to numerical value into unit. If the physical quantity is x, numerical value is n, and unit is u, then x is equal to n into u. Therefore, it is clear that greater the numerical value of a physical quantity, smaller will be its unit. We will consider here an example. In length, consider there is a length 5 kilometer. Now we will write this length in meter. It will be 5000 meter, and if we write in centimeter, it will be this much centimeter. We can easily notice when we go from up to down, the numerical value is increasing. Numerical value is increasing while this unit is decreasing. So there is a inverse relation between numerical value and its unit. Means numerical value is inversely proportional to unit. Therefore, we can write numerical value into unit is equal to constant. Means the multiplication of numerical value with its unit is a constant. if the numerical value of any physical quantity in different units u1, u2 and so on is respectively n1, n2 and so on, then n1 u1 is equal to n2 u2 is equal to dot 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 is equal to constant, or n into u is equal to constant, or n is proportional to 1 by u. Therefore, the numerical value of any physical quantity is inversely proportional to its unit. Next is fundamental quantities. The physical quantities which cannot be related or changed to one another are known as fundamental quantities. Here are few examples of fundamental quantities. Length, mass and time all are fundamental quantities. Why are these quantities known as fundamental quantities? Just look here at an example. You have got a length 15 meter and a mass 20 kilogram. If you want to convert this mass into length, it is not possible. Similarly, if you want to convert this length into mass, then it is also not possible, and hence these quantities are known as fundamental quantities. Next are derived quantities. The physical quantities which can be related or expressed in terms of fundamental quantities are known as derived quantities. Example of derived quantities are speed, density, force, momentum and etc. Similarly, there are many other derived quantities. The basic thing is to know that why these quantities are known as derived quantities. So, we will take the first example, speed. Speed is distance over time. We can easily notice that distance is length and time, both are fundamental quantities. So speed can be expressed in terms of distance and time, means those quantities which can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities are known as derived quantities. Now, the units of these quantities, that is, the unit of length is meter, mass is kilogram and time is second. The unit of fundamental quantities are known as fundamental units, and the units of derived quantities are known as derived units. So the unit of speed will be unit of distance over unit of time. Unit of distance is meter and unit of time is second. So unit of speed is meter per second and it is a derived unit. Below is given a table of fundamental units and table of supplementary units. There are 7 fundamental units and 2 supplementary units. After then, we come to our next topic, which is measurement or methods of measurements. There are 2 methods of measurement of fundamental physical quantities. One is direct method and second is indirect method. We will measure different physical quantities by these methods. First is measurement of length. Under this topic, we will first study the measurement of very small distances. The diameter of a molecule is of the order of 10 to the power minus 8 to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. By direct method, the size of molecule can be estimated with the help of electron microscope.